Well, we're going to take another look at our ag commodity trade. I'm Marlin Bohling, your tour guide to these ag commodities. And as we get into our grain segment, I wanted to remind you we had two more overnight export sales to report today. USDA said we sold some soybeans to China and also the unknown destination category yet again. So China bought 198,000 tons overnight, and the unknown category bought 132,000 tons. So a pretty hefty total there, nothing like about 330,000 tons or so. Well, we also had our crop condition report that came out yesterday, and the corn condition nationwide went down 2 percentage points. We had the soybean condition actually going down 3 percentage points compared to a week ago. So declines in both of those categories. The Pro Farmer Crop Tour is going on, and we'll have an update from Ted Seifert at 1 o'clock Eastern time today, noon Central time. So we're looking forward to that. And we have the corn market, basically all the grains starting to sag here as we get about 45 minutes or an hour into our session. Right now on the corn, we have December 2 1/4 lower. We're at 566.5. We had been higher on the day. Let's take a look at the soybean trade with our quotes provided by Bar Chart. Well, they were higher earlier, and now that's all gone. November down a penny at 1367.25, within 2 ticks of our low of the day, and now we're off of our overnight high by about 12 cents. Well, let's look at the wheat, and in Chicago, you have the December contract. 20 3/4 lower now at 754.25, only 1 tick from its low of the day. How about Kansas City? It's currently showing December down 16 3/4 at 732.5 per bushel. Minneapolis wheat has December down 14 cents now at 913. And in the cotton, December new crop is currently 23 points higher at 94.54. Ben Hushon of the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland joins us right now for an update on what's going on there. And Ben, it sounds like you have a few areas that could have used some rain, and Tim Ross has his radar screen up, and it looks like you better put out the welcome mat for something called Fred.
Good morning, Marlin. We will welcome Fred. We hope that he leaves his windy part of him somewhere else and just brings us the rain. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I've been talking to you for 2 months at least about how we just seem to keep getting enough rain. Well, last week we got some of the heat. Folks in the West and the Midwest have been feeling all summer long. We had the hottest week of the year, easily the hottest week we've had this summer. Pretty brutal, and it moved in. And I've had a couple farmers say, hey, we told you all year long we were missing some of that rain. We'd get 1/10, and our neighbor would get 1/2 inch or whatever. And I sent in for the viewers some pictures from this morning. That heat last week really showed up. There's corn that's fired up above the ear. Way too soon for that, for the varieties they have planted. It clearly ran out of water. And I don't know if it's going to be visible for the viewers, but the soybeans, there are places in fields where the soybean leaves have inverted, and we've actually seen some pods abort, not just flowers, but actually pods abort. So we have some pockets, and that's a classic example of how not everybody gets that 1/2 inch or inch of rain that the weatherman talks about every day.
That's interesting. I've even seen those same symptoms in parts of the Mid-South where maybe some folks did not catch some of those sporadic rains. Thanks for the update, Ben. Good to hear from you again, and hopefully the weather doesn't treat you guys too bad out there, the guys and gals in the Mid-Atlantic region. Ben Hushon is with the Mill in Whitehall, Maryland. We'll pause right here. We'll come back. I'll get you updated on our livestock trade right after this.